Converted to American money, you got to take care of your loved ones with 15 bucks a day. Why do I explain this? I want to avoid a misunderstanding. When a guy sails 450 miles around the Canal of Yucatan, dives in, quarries from the ocean this rock, brings it back, and works with this precious stone for 3 to 4 days on this machine, he's going to sell a souvenir from 30 to 40 bucks. You got it, guys, because it's
the bird is the mind. What you're seeing on the top represents how knowledge is rising above our minds. Because there's no reason to keep everything you know in your mind. You got to practice it. You got it, guys? Mis amigos, look carefully how the light comes out.
Well, yeah, it does turn to gold.
I'm sorry.
Can you turn?
Yes, turn it.
Because he's turning it, it's turning to gold.
I know it sounds crazy, guys. I just need one more minute, guys, to show you and explain you the Mayan calendar. And in this perspective, guys, explaining what the purpose of that calendar was. You're going to see a pyramid that has 45 degrees. Mis amigos. You're going to see a pyramid with 90 degrees, and where did the Mayans get that architecture from? The only way to is to understand this all. A book called the Mayan Testament. He talked about the Mayans, and you know what he used in his front cover? The Aztec calendar. I told you that the Aztecs are the Romans of America. Mayans are philosophers, engineers, thinkers. The Mayans were the poets. The Mayans were the farmers and the hunters. Therefore, economically self-sufficient. So the Mayans are recognized as the Greeks of America. The reason why from all of them, this one is here is because this is the exact copy of the calendar in the British Museum. You got it, guys, so attention. Mayans believe that time is cyclical. Where do you find the origin of the word cycle from? Circle. Therefore, the Mayans didn't make 12 months. They decided to make 19 months. Attention. I told you that my last month has how many days? 5. And I told you it's in the middle. Okay? Doing the math. 18 months of 20 days makes 360 plus 5. That makes a total year of. But a lot of people think that this is decorative. And these are marks. You know what for? If you got 365 days and you keep 5 days in the middle, how many days left do you have around the circle? There's no way without this, guys. Second, spring equinox. So where the light I showed you in that little temple, remember? That's where it strikes. But then I showed you the pyramid with the windows. This is the summer and the winter solstice. Do you get it, guys? Fourth, girls, you're pregnant. Let's talk about life. You decided to give birth 3,000 years before Christ. There's no hospitals. You cannot call an obstetrician or gynecologist. What are you going to do now? A lady knows a lady. So you know what the lady paid attention to? Moon. So attention, this is solar and this is lunar. So this tells me that this is the first full moon of the year. There's 1 month that we call the blue moon because there's 1 month where we got 2 moons. Is that right, sir? So if you're following me, how many moons do we have? 12 plus the moon extra in a month. How many full moons? 13. So 1, 2, 3, 4 bars 5. Out of bar in the dot 6, 7, 8, 9. 2 bars 10, 11, 12 to 13 full moons in a year. Girls, do you know what it means to you? Your periods of fertility to know when you're fertile to conceive a baby. But that's not all. 20 months for each moon. 20 days times 13 makes 260, which in our calendar is 9 months. So if you're pregnant without an obstetrician, don't worry. You miss a period, follow the full moon ahead of your last period. So on the 12th moon, you can call a midwife. And the midwife stays in her house to assist in the 13th moon to deliver your baby. Because 260 days is 9 months for us. So if you're a parent, you've seen this before. We still use it in the 21st century, guys. I really apologize for taking your shot. Over here,
guys, charge you. You can do it on the way back, actually. Guys, attention, okay? Everybody over here, as I said, the tour guide likes to explain everything to avoid a misunderstanding.
He said they changed.
Here's Mom walking up to the Mayan ruins now. Here, get me. Disappointed place. Going up to the Mayan ruins in Tulum.
I never thought of that. So probably neither did Mayans. Then I explained to her after we laughed a little bit. I said, look, sweetie, if you're going to find a place where to settle down, what's the first thing you got to look for to provide to yourself? You can create your safety. You can go farming, hunting, fishing, wherever you want. But if you're going to find a place where to settle down, you need to drink water. So if some of you are wondering why was Tulum here, it's because the Mayans found a natural sinkhole. And this well is connected to an underground freshwater river. And you know where it is? Underneath of you. So you can do the tour around the ruins, guys. But you're standing right now in a cavern. And the reason why Tulum was made here is because this is a source of water. And notice, without this water, first of all, aren't you looking at cement? So the way the scholars think, not us, they find cement, and of course they know you can't use the ocean because the salt is an isolator. You can't get your mortar together. And that's the reason why, es amigos, they found traces of fresh water. So they went around the ruins and saw the entrance to the cavern down there. Do you get it, guys? Now I gotta make this clear. What is this? Water.
At the site of the Mayan ruins, we have to stay within the ropes because people were abusing the temples and the ruins by graffiti and all kinds of other things. Our tour guide gave us a real good history of the Mayan calendar and their ideas of life and death. It was very, very good. Very knowledgeable. We're on the site with a lot of other tours from the ships. Our tour guide both his grandparents were full Mayans. He's very, very proud of his history and culture. You could tell the way he was delivering his guide.
The replicas that they had
I'm recording,
over at
Mom.
the other place in Cozumel. They were the actual temples, the actual pyramids. Yeah. And they had the little, imitation people going up the stairs.
Oh.
But that's another trip. Maybe we'll do that one next.
The iguanas. Come on. They're all looking for something to eat. That's what he's looking for. They were moving, but now they're moving. these iguanas, I guess, are living in the ruins. And their color is so close. Unless they move, you really don't see them. So we're at the beach, the Mayan Ruins, Tulin. Me and Mom are standing up here on the bluff. Wave, Mom. Mom's waving. We're down here. Said it's 40 feet down there. A lot of tours here from cruise ships, I guess. We're leaving Cozumel. We're at dinner now in the Washington stateroom, and we're leaving Cozumel. That's another Carnival cruise ship we were docked next to. We're just now leaving the port. These are our friends from Canada. Annie, Monica, Miranda. And this is Pat. And this is our friendly waiter. He's on our cruise.
Been 6 months out.
And this is me. Hi.
Every weekend.